But what I did buy, which I'm going to show you why I have all my Spider-Man stuff up here, is this My Comics Closet. Hey, this is my Comics Closet. I'm Lynn. Thanks for checking me out here. I'd appreciate it if you'd give me a thumbs up, comment, share with your friends, and subscribe. Show you why I have all my Spider-Man stuff up here. Is this Amazing Spider-Man 20. First appearance of the Scorpion. So here we're going to fall off. In a 2.0 CBCS. It's a pretty good looking copy. You know, that's why I don't mind the low grade books if the cover picture looks great on it. So that's why I have all my other Spider-Man out here. Over there you see I've got, that's actually Amazing Spider-Man #1. But that is in the, it's the acetate Wizard A's edition. I have another one right here, raw. But I've got a pretty good set of the Wizard acetate. I'm going to put this back over here so it doesn't fall off. Of course, there's my Amazing Spider-Man 361, 9/8 with the Bagley sketch, remark on it, Spider-Man face on it. So we got that there. And that's why I got these books out. These are all my Spider-Man books. Of course, I have this is Spider-Man #1, which is actually the same as this, which is the facsimile of the original first print Spider-Man #1. Actually, I have this Spider-Man 1/2, which is a Wizard book you had to send in to get. Got a bunch of Wizard 1/2s. I've got a bunch of Spider-Man 1s. This is actually a Spider-Man #1. It came through, I got it out of the Detroit Free Press, I believe. It they had the whole series, like up to, I'm not sure, I've got them right here. This is actually what I showed a couple weeks ago. Marvel Tales reprinting Spider-Man #1. Well, this is that. No, this is a True Believers Spider-Man #1. Set that right there for a second. Delete. This is another one of the from the newspaper, Spider-Man #1. I've got a couple sets of those, I believe. But then I also have this is one of the newspaper types of Amazing Fantasy 15. Reprint of that. And then I have the True Believers Amazing Fantasy 15. Let's see, it's got Spider-Man 2 on the back, so it's not that far back. I think I bought some of these for $1. I think it was actually this one. The Marvel Milestone edition of Amazing Fantasy 15. Got the silver border. I think I have a couple of these. Here's the back of that. I put these in top loaders. I think I showed that a couple weeks ago. Okay, so this is a reprint of Spider-Man 2 that was in the newspapers. So you get the newspaper, and inside was a little reprint of Spider-Man. And they were actually split into 2 issues. This is the second half of Spider-Man #2. So I think I have the other book back here. This is the second half of Spider-Man #2. So yeah, there's another half of the Spider-Man 1 somewhere. I know I have them all. And this is Amazing Spider-Man 3 with the reprint of the original cover. And then here is Amazing Spider-Man 3 from the Detroit Free Press with a reinterpreted cover, I guess, of Doc Ock. And then here's Amazing Spider-Man 4 with the original cover of the Sandman, first appearance of Sandman. And here's 4 with like a reinterpreted cover, I guess, I would say. And then I have, this is 5, Amazing Spider-Man #5. First time he meets Doc Ock. And there should be 2 issues of 5. I know I have the other one, I don't have it here. This is the one I'm looking for, I'd love to pick up next. in the real original first print. Amazing Spider-Man 6. First appearance of the Lizard, who was one of my favorite characters at the time. And then this is the, I don't know if it's Detroit News, but the newspaper reprint with the reinterpretation of that cover. Here's Amazing Spider-Man 7. Vulture. And then reinterpretation of 7. And this is Amazing Spider-Man 8. I think this is the original, basically the original cover. Which I need to get that one. They say that's like the cheapest, basically, of the single digits because there's no first appearance. And this is the second half of 8. Alright, and then there is Spider-Man 9. Is Electro issue. Second half of that. And then this is number 10, which I do have up here in 3.0. CGC. What do we have here? Oh, and this is this second. Not that over there. Second part of 10. I think that's where it went up to. And then after that, I do have 10 up there. And I do have an 11. Which also at the Fantasticon, I was checking out Kmart Comics, which is, I bought this from Lantern Comics, and him and Kmart Comics had kind of combined their booths. They traveled up to Toledo from, I think, Warren, this area, southeastern Michigan. But I bought from Kmart Comics some of these clear backing boards. I don't know if you ever used the clear backing boards. They're pretty cool. They come out, they make a nice presentation if you want to show the backs, some of these old books, which I didn't realize. This actually has instructions on how to get the protective film off of here. If you didn't know, there's a film on both sides of these. When you pull it off, they're basically crystal clear. And I just bought the boards because I have a bunch of bags. And I did today, I took and pulled the regular boards out of my Silver Age bag, because these are Silver Age Comet Clear bags, 25 boards, not bags, 25 boards, 7 by 10 and a half. So anyway, and that's what I did with these. There was that 10, and you can see the back of it, perfectly clear. But anyway, so then I also have, that was 10, 11, then I have 12 here, in a 2.0, similar to that. But these are CGC, and these are just, it looks like it's got tape and some damage on the corners, but the picture itself, awesome. Okay, then I have 20. I have 21, which is, with the Human Torch and the Beetle. And this is the one, this is just a very low grade book. But hopefully it'll never come out of that bag again. And also when I pulled these books out of their original bags I bought them in, I removed all the tape, all like this. But this was already in a clear board with the Mylar. So that's why I left this in. This book got writing all over it. Somebody colored inside of there, but it's very, very fragile. The cover's clinging by a thread. And see, I did take it out. I think I did take it out and put it in there, and I sealed it up because it should never come out of there again, or it's just going to do more damage to it. But I have it. I didn't pay much for it. I think I paid 40 for that. I think I paid 40 for this. This is 23, Goblin and the Gangster, but it's got a damaged cover. This corner box cut out. That's actually I made a copy on just copy paper of a Spider-Man corner box and put it in there to make it look more complete. But I only paid $40 for that also. And then I have 26, which is Crime Master. And then I have 30, which I think I counted. I think I have 33 Raw Amazing Spider-Man, double-digit books before issue 100. I have 33 distinct issues, and then I have doubles of a couple of them, which I'm going to show right here, I believe. This is 34, which is an awesome Craven cover. I like it so much I got two. This one's, I think I bought this one first. It had a little more tanning. I bought this one later. I believe I bought them both from the same dealer. I think it was Glenn. But they're both pretty much the same price. They're both about the same grade. This one has, I forget, a little more damage. This one just has some tanning. But anyway, cool books. Then I got this 35, which is Molten Man Regrets. Everybody's seen that. I got this 38, which is the last Ditko art on, original Amazing Spider-Man and last Ditko Stan Lee story together on Amazing Spider-Man. So then I also have, this is what, 38. Then I have 40 here that I bought a while back. And then I got, okay, so when they have 47, awesome Craven cover. 49, Craven and Vulture fighting. 51, they don't have 50. And then 56, Spidey and Doc Ock together before the Superior Spider-Man. 57, Kazar and Sabu, however you want to pronounce them. I always called him Kazar and Sabu. 59, which is the first Mary Jane on the cover, which I won this. I got this book in a mystery box. I think it was my top book in a mystery box from the Dorkeries, which is, I think, my best viewed video from 2 years ago or so. Got almost 2,000 views on it, I think, and I don't know how that happened, but I only have 2 or 3 videos that have 1,000. Everything else is 100. Anyway, and then this is 61, which is the first Gwen Stacy on the cover. And I have 64, which is just an awesome Vulture cover. Now, I'm not sure who started doing these covers after. Maybe Ramita. I'm sure there's some Kirby. Maybe some Kirby. This is 66. Awesome Stereo cover. This is 72. Awesome Shocker cover with the Spidey logo flashlight beam. 73. Just somebody getting the beat down from Man Mountain Marco. 78, which was always one of my favorite issues. I remember having this when I was a kid. Not sure what year that was, probably 72 or so. And this is 79. See, this one I have, it looks like it's miscut. I don't think it's trimmed, I just think it's... But anyway, I have 79, which I do have 2 of those. That's the nicer one. But I need to get another of the first one. Wasn't one of these? I guess these were all newsstands back then, right? 80. Yeah, here's this 80, which is chameleon cover. Okay, so this is 85, which I think is where they reveal that the schemer is Wilson Fisk's son, I think, and it's the first time Vanessa Fisk is on the cover. Then these are, of course, Spider-Man 55 with the Gleason variant. I've got the red and the blue and 9/8, and I've got another set of them because there's a white with the black lines and there's a black with the white lines. I got a couple of those. I'm going to try to send those in and get the whole set. In 9/8, but I haven't sent them in yet. I got to do another order. Okay, so then I have These are the rest of these books, up to 100. Amazing Spider-Man 86, with, I think that's the Black Widow, first time he meets the Black Widow. 89, which is fighting Doc Ock. Oh, wait a minute, here's Out of Order, 87. And that was 88, no, 86, 87. And then 89, which at the end of this, after Stacy dies, this is the end of the book where he gets crushed. And this is the book where Spidey goes down and tries to save him. Of course, Captain Stacy's saving her child from being crushed. It was a chimney or something that Doc Ock knocked down. I remember this book too when I was a kid. Because it kind of made an impact. They usually didn't really kill people in the comics, you know. For sure, and they were dead and never came back. So anyway, and this is 91. 92. 94. 96. Which these are the drug issue, no comic, no, you know, Comic Code Authority, whatever it is. Approved by the Comic Code Authority. This is the same one. But I think there were like 3 issues. So this was also, and it has a little note on the back, which I've come on popped here. Drug addiction issue. Drug addiction plot. $50 it says. I don't think I paid that much for it. But anyway, and this has no code either. And then there's 99. So, on all of these, I've got the clear boards on, which is kind of neat for those. And then I have 252, which is the first black suit in Amazing Spider-Man. I think it's basically considered the first black suit after Secret Wars 8, right? Well, down there I have, I think that was 189 or something, but that's the first battle between Hobgoblin and Spider-Man in a 9.6. Pretty cool, good grade. This is the first appearance of Silver Sable. Was it 265? I won that in the drawing at, I think, the Plymouth Dawn of the Collector show a month or so ago. Secret Wars 8, signed by Shooter in a 9.6. First appearance of the black suit. And then my favorite cover, Todd McFarlane. The book, the series that kind of brought me back into comics. I've got this Blue Label 9.8. I've got this Spider-Geddon 9.8, which is an homage to it. Got both of these in mystery boxes that I bought from Very Gary at Terrificon, like what, 4 years ago, 3 years ago. Because it was 2021. I'm not sure. First time it came back after COVID. And then this is the 9.8 Silver Spider-Man, signed by Todd McFarlane, in a 9.8. So that's most of my Spider-Man stuff that I have right now that I can get out and do all in this amount of time. So appreciate you checking me out here in my comic closet. We're bringing comics, comic collecting right out of the closet. So thank you.